Welcome back. Today I'm doing tips and tricks for hard drive players that just started the game. There's always that one kid in the lobby who is like, "Oh, how do you play this game?" And today I'll teach you how. So first, there's this thing in front of you. You want to press Let's Ride, but if you want to join the Discord, just press that button. You don't actually have to join the Discord to get the custom cosmetics. You just need to press the button. So you press this button like that, and then let me mute everybody in the server real quick here, including myself, so I don't bug the other people. So there's these tips in front of you, like press Y to get on and off your bike, or you can hold the meta button to recenter yourself like that. Because I swear, every time I log on to this game, it's always like that for some reason. And oh yeah, there's usually a thing that says how much your daily rewards that you collected, but I already collected them. You also press on that. So you press Y to get on your bike, and then you see the bottom back trigger on your controller. You click it down on it, and you place it around this area, and then it'll make it grab this, and you can push them forwards to move, and pull it to the sides to turn, and then the other side to turn the other way, and then you can slowly turn. You can also use your top back trigger on your left hand. You think it's just the top back trigger, but no, it doesn't work on the right hand. It has to be the left hand to boost around, and it makes you go faster. Now, but I should pause the music because I know that some people don't like the music. And then you can either press the triple line button on your remote, or you can press the B button. You also press the A button to jump. The B button or the triple line button to see these, and usually it puts you in settings. So here's an overview of what you can do in settings. You press the change name button, and it'll change your username. And you can change your username like this. Although warning that it has to be long. It has to be longer than 3 characters, though you could just press the space bar. And look, my name's Jay now. And another thing is, sometimes the space bar doesn't work, so sometimes you need to press it several times. And what else can you do in settings? You can adjust your seat height, which doesn't work when you're standing up, unlike in Sail, which is the other game made by these developers. Which doesn't matter really, but it's weird that it's just because the order that they added stuff in. But you can press this to go higher, press this to go lower, depending on what you're sitting on. But I will warn you, don't go too low. And if you do, and it's too late, the way to do it is just create a new boundary, and when you're setting the height, just pull your thumbstick down, or whatever, up I guess, or pointing down or whatever, to make it think that you're higher than you actually are, or taller than you actually are, so you'll be able to press the button, and vice versa if you go too tall. I would not recommend jumping with your VR on. Now, these are some other things, so if you get motion sick, you can turn this on, and basically when you go fast, it'll add little black lines around the corner to kind of help. You can adjust the intensity until you can't even see anything. And then you can turn that off. And turning is for when you're off your bike. You can either do smooth or snap. Or snap, which goes this. Also helps with motion sickness, but if you aren't motion sick, I would recommend these. And this just adjusts the music volume, which is that. The chat volume, which is the other players, although I muted them, though I guess I'm gonna have to remute them. And the sound volume, which is like the bike noise. I will warn you, getting on and off your bike, that sound effect will not be affected, and the grabbing the disc sound effect will not be affected by the sound volume slider. It's just a bug. glitch. And then you might wonder, oh, what are these that I've been ignoring? So if you're motion sick, you shouldn't do this. And it takes a bit to get used to, but if you press these, it makes it feel a bit more realistic. And so like if you're going up a ramp, it's like that instead of being like oh yeah, you want to be perfectly flat when you turn these off, otherwise it'll put your camera at a weird angle. I'm gonna turn these back on, and this one makes the turns feel dynamic, or yeah, the tilt. And then you press Y to get on and off your bike. I already said that. Now, another important thing is sorry, I just need to make sure I'm perfectly flat when I turn these off. Damn it! So another thing you want to know is, so when you're on your bike and you're midair, preferably with a boost, but it doesn't really matter, you can pull back on your thumbstick and push forwards to do backflips and wheelies, and if you hit your head too hard, you die. Like, for example, this, ooh, backflip. And that's how you do these ramps. And these are side roads. Most of them don't lead to stuff. Now time to explain other things that are in here. This is the shop thing. Used to work until they added more stuff to the shop, and then they didn't even try, as far as I know. And they just got rid of the shop thing. But it shows you how much bike coins you have. So if it says that, it says the season pass there, but I got it. And usually it says 2,000 bike coins under that. That's not how much bike coins you have. That's how much the season pass is worth. You start out with 0 bike coins. Like, nothing. Absolutely nothing. You have nothing to start with. With that... Okay. Then, you can get some from, for example, the season tab. There's these. It shows you how much points you have, what level you are, how much points you've ever got, your current tier, which the max is 25. So basically, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Hello. And these are levels, or these are like specifically season pass levels, or ones that you get rewards for. But basically, what is it? So basically, 0 kills, you get level 0. But you need to get 5 kills to get level 1. But not exactly 5, like. So, say you get more than 2 kills without dying, more than 1 kill without dying. Then it's slow, then the amount of points you get matches how many kills you have, up until you get to 5 kills, or 5 kill streak, without dying. And then all of a sudden you just stay there. It's like cruising altitude for an airplane. The airplane slowly goes up, then once it gets to cruising altitude, it just stays there. Same goes for that. So these do not equal kills, but you get them from eliminating people. And you may wonder, oh, how do I eliminate people? So you can go into here. For this door, there's actually a few other. There's no one ever in here anymore, ever since they changed the physics. Hashtag bring back old physics. But basically, you grab this disc on your back grab your disc with your back with the same trigger you use to grab your knobs for your bike, and then you can release it while flinging it. And first your throws might look like that, but you'll slowly get better at aiming. You can throw it at other players to eliminate them, and you can also hold down your thumbstick to sprint. Though it doesn't help with Joy-Con drift. I'm gonna tell you that. If your VR Joy-Cons have Joy-Con drift or are at risk of doing that, you probably shouldn't press down on them because that'll only make the problem worse. Now, what else is there? I don't have a script.
Wait, you can kill people?
And then there's another. Oh wait, there's an example of a player. Now that they're in there, you just throw that at them to eliminate them. And you see, look, plus 1 point because that's my first kill. And when you leave there, it gets rid of your kill streak, like 9%.
Can I bring our motorcycles?
You can, and you cannot bring your motorcycles into there. But you can't walk into there, or it'll put you on your motorcycle again. So once you drive into here, I would not recommend this, but I'm just doing a show off. You can also, there's a pretty good chance you might just fall off, like 90% chance you'll fall off if you have no practice. What the hell? Mute all there. So basically, this is the arena, and if you say you drive into somebody's trail, or this is a classic arena. It's just like Tron if you ever watched the movie, but for legal reasons it's not. But if you drive into someone's trail, you die. And then you can drive off. Also, people can kill you with discs in this arena. Right, like, and you can cut people off to kill them. I can demonstrate that. This game's a rather fast-paced game, unlike the other game that these people created, which is Sail, where it's relatively slow pace. And so basically, you cut people off, and then you get levels. And what can you get from these levels? Well, season points, but first you get the orange helmet, but you get that automatically. Then you get season coins, you get orange trail, then you get those tires, then you get those. There's a huge elephant in the room. You know that down there? That's the season pass. It's worth 2,000 bike coins. And I recommend don't spend real money, but if you're actually gonna play this game, just collect the bike coins around the map, because there are some. And you just save up, don't buy anything from the shop, and you save up for the season pass. Now, why might I say that? Why would the season pass be a good idea? The reason why a season pass is a pretty good idea is because it gives you most of your bike coins back. Like, for this season, it's 1,700. Also, if you already completed the season, then buy the season pass, you don't need to do the season again. But basically, it helps you level. So then you can spend the money the bike coins however you want, and you have bonus cosmetics. Because there's and it's jam-packed with cosmetics. Although it doesn't have any discs skins because discs were added after season 1 started. There's cosmetics, so these you can buy in the store. You can get by joining the Discord or get in the season. But basically, there's these, and they can help customize your bike. They also, different types of bikes that aren't just retextures sound different. Like this one sounds like this, but also you have no line of sight. This one sounds like this. We have so much line of sight.
Got you back against that.
Okay, and then what else is there? That should be it. So, unless I remember anything else, thanks for watching. And make sure, I don't want to be one of those cheesy people who are like, ooh, like and subscribe, but like, I really need it. Please. It's about, or I guess, should I cover more? I'll just cover more routes for the bike around the map. I can't see them anymore because I've collected them all. And some are invisible, but those are all season points. In fact, I won't tell you where they are, but if you do, I don't know how to put the links in the corner of the screen, but in the description I'll leave a link to a video of somebody else who has a tutorial on how to get all the bike coins in hard drive. Now, thank you for watching.